To Mr. Astrotheology, channel of truth, debunking lies. And I'm going to do Flat Earth proofs number 2, the Suez Canal. So, the Suez Canal, if you can see my cursor here, starts in the Red Sea here, goes straight through here through Egypt. It's 125 miles. To the Mediterranean Sea. So there alone, you've got at least 500 miles. There's 500 miles there. There's another 200 miles. Let's say 700 miles. We're going to go for a little trip down the Suez Canal. Enjoy. Here we are. We're starting probably, let's say, I think we're starting here at the bottom, and we're going to go to the Mediterranean Sea. And it's a known fact that the Suez Canal is 100% to the millimeter flat. That's how they engineered it. That's how it is. So here we go. I might even be nice and go double the speed. Enjoy the trip. Flat, flat, remember, 100% flat. Look at the clouds. Watch how the clouds go flat. It's all flat. See now, this proves to you. See, when they say, look at the clouds, how low they are, they're going below the horizon. Well, we've debunked that already. a million miles of debunking that stupidity. Because they're all at the same height. Even though they go down and they appear to come up from below, they're not, as you can see. Because that boat is flat, flat, flat. Watch how the clouds work, folks. Don't be deceived. It's not going down. And there's the Mediterranean Sea. All right, so what do we learn from this, folks? Well, we learn this. It's pretty simple. That if this water over here near Yemen is the same level, provably now, as the level in Spain, then from Spain to Yemen, that is totally and utterly flat, because the Mediterranean is flat. There's no curvature there because all of those coastlines, when you get a laser, they're all at the same level as you go around the Mediterranean Sea. So the Suez Canal could not exist on a globe because it would be constantly drained. Imagine it being on the top of the sphere. How would the water from the Red Sea reach the middle of the Suez Canal? How would the water from the Mediterranean reach the middle of the Suez Canal? I saw a documentary once on the building of the Suez Canal, and they mentioned, of course, this film has been taken off now. They took it off because the engineer said there, the day they opened the canal, there was all this worry. Some were speculating that this massive flooding will come in because of the different levels of the oceans. And they just didn't know what to predict. No one was sure. No one. And yet when they opened it, everything just settled to flat. Water seeks its own level. That's why we have sea level. All of those oceans there. See that red line? Looks like a heart around Africa? That's all flat. Because if it's flat from Yemen to Spain, then it's flat from Spain to the Americas, and it's flat from the Americas to Africa. It's all flat. We live on a flat Earth, and the Suez Canal absolutely proves it and shatters the globe. shatters the globe. One more, checking out the clouds, guys, because they'll say, oh yeah, but look at these clouds down here, see? They're coming up, you can see, look at this one on here, it's all going down, it's all going downhill, oh, that, wrong. Notice the clouds, folks. Don't yet let your limited perception befuddle you like the globetards. They think this boat is upside down. So what about the butterflies that are flying around those containers? They don't get sucked into the water, but the shipping container gets absolutely sucked by gravity. Of course, this is upside down somewhere in Egypt, because wherever you are on the globe, you're upside down or on top, right? You have to be. You have to be either on top or on the bottom of it. You can't be anywhere else, wherever you are on the globe. So this is upside down here, folks. This is upside down. This is how shipping containers come to Australia. And they get sucked on a flat, smooth surface water. And of course, you got to remember, the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles angular and linear velocity at the equator, and yet there's no bulge at the equator. There's never been a ship that has to go over the equatorial bulge because of the centrifugal thrust at the equator. And these are how shipping containers come to Australia. They get stuck to the ocean, but the butterflies and the steam off the engines of the boat, that just puffs up into the air, into the atmosphere, quietly. The atmosphere is not hurtling through space. The Earth is dead still. It always has been. It always will be. That's what all the sacred scriptures say. That's what all the cosmologies say. And all you have to do is 5 minutes of meditation. Look at this. 16 hours later, Mediterranean Sea exit. 16 hours of flat. I think I need to say it once more. Let me think. Flat Earth. Ships in queue heave up anchor and underway one by one. There are no locks. There are no gates. There are no nothing. Here we go from the Red Sea once again, folks. Double the speed. This is a 16-hour journey, man, all day. Look at the sun. See how local the sun was? And here comes the cloud to debunk. Here comes the clouds to debunk the globetards forever and ever and ever and ever. They're not coming up from the horizon. They were always above the horizon. And the sun is the same. The sun is always above the horizon. The sun never sets. Ishmaelia. Isn't it fun to debunk the globe? Isn't it just so much fun? I want to be known as Santa the Ball Breaker. Look at that. Look at those clouds. Mediterranean Sea. Bang. There it is. Oh, love it. All right, guys. That's proof number 2. Proof number 3 coming up soon. Take